It was actually when we were driving towards the site, you started to see dust and debris, personal effects, papers, and things like that, many, many blocks away from the actual site. And that, the amount of debris just got, increasingly greater the closer you got to the actual site. And then once we arrived on the site, it was just enormous. My name is Steve Azeltine. I am an assistant chief with West Metro Fire Rescue, and my position on Colorado Task Force 1 for the deployment to 9/11 was a medical specialist. I found out through the media, just like most people. I was driving home from shift, driving southbound on Wadsworth going home, and heard when the first plane went into the World Trade Center. I don't recall specifically at that point exactly what I was thinking, but after the second plane went in, then started thinking pretty quickly that, yeah, there was a high potential that we would be deployed. I actually started calling some of the other members and just making sure their bags were packed and making arrangements to be ready to go. The extent of the debris was enormous. The pile, as it was so called, was multiple stories high. And then, you certainly have some visual memories that, I still have that you don't really want to have. And they'll always be there, and that's absolutely okay. But yeah, not memories that you want to have. When Colorado Task Force 1 arrived at the World Trade Center site, the operation that first day was transitioning from rescue to recovery. But the importance of the work and bringing closure to the loved ones that were involved remained incredibly important. Trying to locate human remains, help remove those human remains, and honor those individuals. Working through debris, cutting debris, searching voids, and just making slow but steady and meticulous progress through the pile. Well, there was 24-hour operations. We had a day and a night shift. I was on the day shift, but you finish up at midnight and then get up at 5 o'clock and get ready to go to work again. I think some of the major accomplishments that we had is helping to find some of the victims, and that ultimately brought closure to some of those families. And I think that's really important a lot of times following a disaster of that nature. There certainly are days when I think about it, and I am incredibly inspired by the work that we did. I'm certainly proud of all the team members that went and the service that we were able to provide to the country and the city of New York and everyone that was impacted by that. I think the bigger message is that if I was asked to do it again, would I? Absolutely, and I think that answer is probably the same for everybody that went. Many people paid a very extreme high price for responding to that event, and we're still losing responders today. And that's very difficult, and it's something that you wish you could take away. Unfortunately, it's a fact that we're dealing with, so we need to learn and move forward the best that we can.